Thank you very much, Musonda. Mr. Shapa Wakung'uma, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. Good morning.
You on our show today.
I'm grateful. I haven't been here for a long time.
Can I just mention that I'm seeing a gold medal for the very first time?
You were almost showing it.
Yeah, like I was almost checking it. Isn't that what they do when they win?
I don't know
when
why
you win.
I don't know why athletes do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
to check the authenticity of the
probably.
gold. Right. How are you doing?
Doing great. I think God has been merciful.
Yeah.
Yeah. The most important thing is that I'm in very good health, as you can see.
Amen to that.
And I'm happy that you're looking good too, guys.
Oh, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. This is morning live. When you're on this show, you feel good, you look good.
Indeed.
Before we even talk about the medals that are here, who is Shapa Wakung'uma?
Well,
where did you grow up?
Shapa Wakung'uma, I was born on January 23, 1976, married to Peggy Chilembo.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have 5 lovely kids, 3 boys, 2 girls. I started school in Charles Lwanga, Southern Province, way back, 1983. And
that's when I was born.
That's when you were born. So, tells you something.
Yeah, it
Way
does.
ahead of you. Yeah. Went secondary school, St. John's Secondary School, 1990 to 1994. Joined the Zambia Police Service in 1995, Police College. And, well, I started judo way back when I was 12 years old. 12? Yeah.
Why?
So,
what was the inspiration, 12-year-old?
I always liked kicking and punching in the first place. So football was not my thing. Okay. I loved watching Kalu and these other great players. I couldn't really. The best thing that my friends could do was to push me in the goalposts. And I found it very ridiculous. So when I noticed that there was something that was more appealing to me, and that was judo, I thought that was something that was close to my heart. And
what did family say, though?
A bit restrictive. A bit restrictive. Of course, Dad was so strict. He was the kind that would always drag us to church on Sabbath and didn't want anything to do with yeah, you know. But stubborn as I was, I said, this is what I wanted. I think he later on started appreciating it. Apparently, my brothers and sisters also joined, but they didn't go that far. They didn't
make it as professional as you have?
No, not really, no.
Okay. No. All right. So in school, it was just, you liked it and you thought, okay, let me try this. Your friends, what were they saying about you?
Apparently, my friends were the ones that I found doing judo are the ones that encouraged me.
Okay.
Father Jude McKenna is the one that I found training in Mongo, and I think he made it look so easy. And by the way, judo is a gentle sport, so he made it so gentle.
It's a gentle sport?
Yeah, I think it is. So when they thrash you on the ground, it looks so hard.
Yeah, and, because I mean, but when we see things like that in the movies, we're like, these people they can beat you up.
I'm amazed by that description.
Gentle.
As a matter of fact, judo is a Japanese term which simply states that the first 2 letters, J-U, means gentle. Okay. And then do means way. So it's a gentle way of doing things.
It's a no, you must rephrase that. It's a gentle way of beating someone up.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Okay, but in terms of how judo is now, the way it has developed, and the way it was when you started, what would be your, your perspective, and just to explain to us?
Well, I think it's been developing over the years. The past is not just about history and records. It really builds up to where we are today. So over the years, if you look at the history of judo in Zambia, it started in the 50s, and gradually it started improving. We started recording medals in 1985 from the East and Central Africa Judo Championships, and after that, well, we started going to the Olympics. Although we don't have a medal yet at the Olympics. We started reaping medals at the Commonwealth. The first being Hitra Shakanungu and Leighton Mafuta in 1992, and I followed through later on in 2000, and eventually we struck gold for the very first time. The gold that you see, I won it. I became the first ever Zambian to win the gold medal at the Commonwealth, and then later on.
I hope the camera can catch the gold medal.
So you can see that evidently over the years we've really progressed so well.
Yeah.
And we also have medals at the All Africa Games. The first athletes to give us medals at the All Africa Games were the late James Mafuta and Herbert Pumulo in 1986. And then we had to wait for 20 years, podium drought until 2007 when we won the second bronze medal in Algeria. Okay. So I think basically we have improved over the years. Over the years,
yeah? I know that Japanese are very cultural, yeah?
Indeed.
In the way they do things. And I think that Judo teaches you much more than just doing things softly, like fighting or whatever it is. In terms of just discipline and you know, patience and all those things.
Yeah,
tell us a little bit about that.
As a matter of fact, the philosophical part of it is what has kept me going. The first lesson you learn in Judo is to learn how to fall. In fact, to break the fall. So that if I have to take you as my student, I'll probably teach you how to land if I have to thrust you on the mat. Basically, in real life situations, when you fall, you pick up yourself. So you have to translate that into real life situations. So if you're able to do that in real life situations, then it means that you understand the concept behind Judo. It's more than a sport, like you have put it, rightly so. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So that has always been something that pushes you, and it has helped you in life, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Outstanding, actually.
Outstanding.
So Judo has really made me who I am. I think every day that comes by, I remember that the philosophical part of Judo comes handy into what I do and what I believe in.
What is it that you can tell us about yourself that we don't know, that people don't know out there?
I think it also gives me the patriotism in me is something that every time I wake up in the morning, and from the time that the fourth Republican president gave me the President's Medal of Meritorious Achievement, it reminds me that patriotism is something that you really need to harness in life. It's about the love of your country. Also, you can't love your country if you don't love your government. So you push yourself to making sure that whatever it is that you do it with all your heart.
So you're a patriot.
I am passionate about my country. I'm so patriotic about my country. That's the one thing that really has helped me going. And by the way, I traded 12 years of my life fighting for the national team, or doing Judo for the national team. And so over the 12 years that I was in the national team, I've won several medals. But of all the medals I've won, the President's Medal really sums up everything.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, you know, we have a joke in the office, eh? that we look forward to a day where the president will, you know, present this to you and say, whereby you woke up every morning to present Morning Live. And you did it so well. And I'm speaking to somebody who, you know, received such an award. I mean, as a patriot, obviously this is something that you're really proud of, and course, you tell your children's children about.
And that's why I keep it like that.
Yeah.
So my children look at this and they ask me, but what is this?
What is this?
If you can do something better than this, then you make me more proud.
Yeah.
You know, 12 years in the national team means, look at a child that starts school in grade 1.
Yeah.
They'll go through up to grade 12. So that's how much
That's a lot of time.
That's a
lot of time. Yes, you've invested so much time.
That's a lot
so
of time.
let's go back to the Commonwealth, 2006, when you won this one, and they call out your name, and
now,
because you know, like there's gold, silver, gold, and bronze, and so you're in the middle.
Of
Zambia.
Yeah, Zambia.
How did you feel?
It was great. Yeah, Zambia. I remember it was.
Did you cry?
Of course, I think for the first time I shed tears of joy. And yeah, fortunately, you know, it was I fought a guy from England in the final. So the English guy got silver, and I think the Welsh guy got bronze. So, and then when I was called out to finally confirm, you know, when they said, now, ladies and gentlemen, the gold medalist and Commonwealth Judo champion in the young masters category of the under 66 kilo from Zambia. So shall we rise for the Zambia national anthem? You know how it feels. And for the first time in the history...
Were there like Zambians to cheer?
I mean, the
anthem, to give you that Zambian...
Not so many Zambians were there, but I think a few Zambians who reside in Northern Ireland came through to give us support. So for the first time, there's the anthem played
Yeah.
in foreign soil at a Commonwealth event.
Ifilambo kupona.
I want to imagine the feeling, Chido. It must have been.
Yeah, it happened like yesterday, but it's 2006.
Yeah, 2006.
So I still can remember the memories. Are
You
still
can't
very fond.
forget.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You're just
So-
like, oh my God.
Of course.
Proud moment. Let's go to this one.
So
2007.
2007, and I carried the 2 medals because they are very symbolic to me.
Yeah.
The Commonwealth, of course, because I was the first ever Zambian to win it. The
Camera maybe can try and catch
the
this one.
bronze, that one, it took 20 years before we broke the podium drought. And
Yeah.
so again,
was also
that one,
emotional.
That was also emotional. And you see, I got these medals in the evening of my career. And by the way, I was president of the Zambia Judo Association.
Evening of my career.
Yeah, of course, I was president. And people were wondering, this guy is president of the association and
Yeah.
is a player at the same time.
Yeah.
But you see, I wanted to give an example to the people that I was leading then that if as your leader I can manage to get these medals, then you as youngsters should be able to do more.
Yeah.
So it was really emotional for me. And between 2006, when I was president of the ZJA, to 2010, when I quit being president, I think I look back and say, well, I think my time was really worthwhile.
So you've set a very good example for
Yeah.
the future of judo in this country, the youngsters that are coming up.
I believe so. And also to set an example that, you see, there's always a time to everything. I was
Yeah.
president for 1 term, and even before my term expired, I resigned and left it to Alfred Foloko. And I want to see the squabbles in the associations diminish, if at all they could, so that you don't see the longevity of certain individuals just carrying on and on and on
Yeah.
and on. Because, trust me, you cannot rule out complacency in anything. There always has to be a time for everything. After all, Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 tells us something. There is
There's a time for everything under the sun.
Of course, yeah, indeed. So
Yeah.
basically, we thrive to give something to our country. Play your part and encourage others to take up from where you have left.
After all, it's teamwork.
Indeed.
Yeah, you can't do it alone.
So I sit back and look at Alfred Foloko and other colleagues of mine doing their part, and I'm proud. And I want them to do the same as well,
Yeah.
so that we can keep going.
That's right. What's your favorite food?
Well, I loved my T-bone and Shima with T-bone, but you see, I think at a certain stage I started bulging too much, and I think my doctors told me you have to
Not good
do
for
away.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, now village chicken with Nshima and yeah, a lot of veggies.
Just nshima. You're a typical Zambian who likes nshima.
Typical, like the Lozis would say.
Typical.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay. Favorite music?
Afunika.
Hey.
Oh yes, indeed, Afunika.
And what's that song? Picking.
No. Okay, of course, anything about Afunika is nice,
Yeah.
but the latest, his latest gospel, yeah,
Nalolela.
Nakulalolela.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nakulalolela.
yeah, but
That's lovely.
anything from Afunika. Well, Afunika, if you're watching, you've got your #1 fan here.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Afunika. You have your fan here.
Yeah.
Best friends? What do you
yes.
do in your spare time? Do you maybe other than judo?
Other than judo.
Yeah.
If you talk of best friends, the first person that comes to my mind is Valentine Bangu Chinyama. And, well, I have a number of friends.
We all have a number of friends, but
Yeah,
there's
but
that
there's
one
that-
friend.
If you want a friend and you have one like Valentine, please, you are very lucky.
Hey, Valentine, you're so lucky.
All that praise on
praise
national
like this.
TV.
Buy him lunch.
Yeah. But I've got a number of friends. Of course, family.
Yeah.
Now I have a lot of time with. You should see how my little one, my last born, hopefully, I call him my retirement package, Walusungu.
Okay.
So I have a lot of time with family as well. But I take time to mingle with friends.
With
Yeah.
friends. Okay. Speaking of family, what does your wife do?
She's a cop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she know some judo?
Everybody in my family has done judo.
Even your wife?
I mean, everyone.
Really? like your children? Do you teach your children?
You'll be so amazed to see everybody in my family does judo.
Family and judo family.
It's just even Walusungu is 1 year 7. Walusungu, if I tell Walusungu to do which matter, which means the inner throw. He'll try to demonstrate it.
Really?
Yeah, so everybody just has to do.
Do
But
you
I'm
do?
not so restrictive if they don't want to do it. It's really up to them. But I've told them. I mean, I've done judo with my wife when she was at police college. I used to teach her, and not just
There's
doing.
a picture of you.
That's Shapa Wakung'uma.
Yeah.
That's
What
Shapa
do you call
Wakung'uma
that
for you.
outfit?
That's a judo gi. That's a training.
Judo gi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a judo suit.
And so when you have a black belt,
When you
means
have
you're
a
like,
black belt, then
you're
you
very
have
tough.
Nishiwafikapo, man.
Nishindio
Pachimaki.
mkali,
But then
master.
that's not just, you have to go through stages. I'm a black belt 4th dan or 4th degree. So I
Okay.
went through my first dan in 1996, and I've graduated up to the 4th dan now. That's what I have. Yeah, so, yeah, I think
what ni pajama?
I look good in the judo gi, don't I?
Gotcha. That's
Yeah,
lovely.
so
So even the
that's-
color of the suit
so-
changes as well?
No, not really.
it's just a
you
choice.
have two colors in judo. So basically, when you are fighting, the other one has to be in white. The other one has to be like in the red corner, Lotimwale. In the
Yeah.
blue corner, you know, that kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it distinguishes the
Wait,
fighters.
yeah, okay, the
exactly.
teams. Okay. All right, that's
And,
owns a master's degree.
Yes, I have a defense and security master's degree obtained from University of Zambia. I have a law degree obtained from the Cavendish University as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was to tilt the balance between judo and what I do as a what I
Setting a very
did,
good example
yeah,
even
as
to
a-
the children
yeah.
that
you
school-
see, I didn't have the time to really go to school when I was doing judo. You know, like I said, it was, you know, I committed myself to doing nothing but judo. So as I said, in the evening of my career, when I quit, I said, okay, now I need to augment myself to school as well. So I went to do my.
So that was it. Do you remember this moment?
Well, on the 25th of May 2011, when RB presented that famous medal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The President's Medal for Meritorious Achievement, Shapa Wakung'uma.
Whereby,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Whereby-
we started judo in Mwangu in 1998.
I like that. And here you are being lovely, lovely.
yeah.
Those are great memories.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, those are precious. I mean, I'll never have a moment like that one in my life ever before.
Yeah.
So I think, well, I really thank, and that medal I dedicate to all the police officers that, from the IG to the juniorest constable, that beyond what you do as a policeman,
Yeah.
you can always do a contribution in sport. Because I think to be actively involved in policing, you need something that can push you. And I believe that sport is one of those.
Yeah.
It really pushes you to be able to be robust.
Future plans? Do you maybe plan on having a judo academy?
I teach.
The Shapa Wakung'uma Judo Academy. I can bring my sons there.
I already do that. I mingle with little ones. Every time when I look at, if you have a kid, I look at a kid and I think, what can I do to shape this little body into somebody that can become robust? So I really do that. COVID has restricted us in the last few months, but we thank God now that it's streaming down, and when it really opens up, I'm back in the dojo.
Okay.
The training hall for martial arts.
Okay. We are even learning new words right here. Okay, so because we're very kind, and
we're happy people.
We're happy people here at Morning Live. We're going to play your song.
Oh, you have to?
Yeah, we have your song.
Yeah,
so
you have to.
But you have to dance.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm a bad dancer.
Let's have the volume. There's nothing like a bad dance as long as you can move.
Okay, I'll shake.
Yes, as long as you can move.
I'll shake. Yeah.
This is your song.
Okay. I've never done.
Fishile mushina ya wapula moni shifya fye
as you leave quickly, thank you so much for coming through, and good luck.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
With everything else that you're doing, and we're setting a very good example for the future, the Zambia that we want.
Yes.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed. We only have one country.
Amen.
Only.
Only one country.
Yeah. So we need to cherish it.
Yeah.
We need to love it.
Awesome
we need to love one another.
We love our meadows, Mkwai.
I can't. How can I? Come on, and this one
Don't
has to be
forget.
secure. Yeah. All right. There you go.
Jason alelombanga kuti achita kuferenti aka just for one night akafuare coffee pa.
Well, as long as he returns it, I have no problem. Jason, please take care
You
of my
trust him
medal.
that much?
He's my gym partner, but I don't know, this boy doesn't come anymore.
All right.
But he used to be my gym partner, so at least I can trust him.
You can trust him, huh? Okay, there you go, Jason.